Hi Facebook, welcome to Healing with a Panda. I'm just here to show you how to make tea out of stuff out of your household when you run out of box tea. So when you think you're out of tea, here's common household items that you can use to make tea. So I pulled out ginger and apples and cinnamon sticks out of my fruit basket. I cut up some apples. I'm going to throw in some ginger slices I cut up and let that seep and put in a little bit of a cinnamon stick. You can also use, this is pumpkin spice that I made pumpkin pies out of last year. And this has ginger and cinnamon and nutmeg and cloves. You can use ground ginger, that is great for your stomach. Turmeric, great for your joints, and I have more ginger. Like I said, this is just stuff that I had in the house now that we're on quarantine. I'm going to use the pumpkin spice, just a couple sprinkles. And then I have some local homemade, the bees made it, local honey. I actually have a hive out back, but if you want a sweetener, local honey is great for building your immune system to natural pollens in the area if you use it on a regular basis. So let's talk about your perception. So here people perceive that you're out of tea, but really you're not. And the only difference when you have these perceptions, like it's the difference between, they say the difference between happiness and fear is perception. So let's talk a little bit about worry. According to Earl Nightingale, 40% of our worries will never occur. So it's future worry. And 30% are in your past, things you can't change. 12% are needless, your health worries, just the stuff that'll keep you up at night. And 10% is another miscellaneous, and 8% is legitimate worry. So sometimes when we do things like this, if you perceive things like you're out of tea, but you're not really out of tea. So just be more conscientious about your perceptions when you're making things like this. And now you know when you run out of tea, you're not really out of tea, unless you're completely not a baker. So let's see how this tastes. Pretty good. Well, click and subscribe, and we'll see you back next time. Thank you, YouTube.